Hi guys, this is Daniel. In this video I will tell you about how I built my DIY paper system for my 2GR cages. Now let's go! The first obvious thing that you might have noticed is that a lot of cages have appeared in the bird room. And probably you've seen in the previous videos the way that my cages were being held, and that's via a rack system which uses these types of rail system where you can place holders on every level you want. I bought a double-sided one, or you can buy a single, whichever works for you. Right here you can see I even added them because I needed them longer. Unfortunately I don't have a wall behind here, I have a window, and they bend a little due to the weight and make a bit of a belly, which I'll fix by adding something in between to bring them a bit closer to the wall and make the whole assembly a bit more steady. In the middle, while the cages unite, you have two options. Either you can use a double like I did and crush them in between two supports, and I cut small notches in to allow for the rails in the feet of the cages to slip in, so it would be a better fit and they would not move back and forth. And in the front I tied them with a zip tie. At some point I might build something on the laser cutter and have it have a perfect fit. These cages have two rails, and I have two grills for each cage. This grill, which is a straight one, and this grill, which is a bit bent here in the front, you can see, and when you slide it in, it covers the gap, so you can safely remove this one. One thing that I cannot have here, because I don't have the room, is a place for all the rows to be, so I'll have to place the paper on top of the lower cages and maybe have it fixed in place with a clothespin. So the way I go about it is have the roll on the floor. I get the paper, I start pulling it up, and when I get to the top, I start dragging it across like that, and once it's all in, I take a scissor and cut it. I like to leave it a bit overhanging so it doesn't fall. You repeat the process for every row. I suggest starting with the most top one and finishing on the bottom, so you would have no excess paper left. And that's it, guys. All done. You can see it looks really good. It's really fast to do. Takes me longer to tell you about it than to actually do it. Here in the back I'm holding it with some clothespin just to make sure that the paper doesn't fly away or I move it by accident. The cages are 30 centimeters wide, the paper is 33, and it has these brown edges, and I let them hang on the front and on the back. That's how I guide myself. I don't really get dirt falling from one cage to the other. Of course, dirt falls, but it falls on the ground. Since it doesn't have any tray or something, it falls on the ground. But that's something I'm willing to live with. It's a bird room, it's always messy. Thank you for watching this video on how to build your own DIY budget, I would say, paper system for your 2GR cages. See you guys.